Here's everything I got at the Harrogate Knit and Stitch show. What are you waiting for? Let's go to the Knit and Stitch Festival.
Oh, can I come too?
Yes.
Yes.
The Knit and Stitch show is a great event that takes place in London, then Belfast, and finally in Harrogate. It's a brilliant show, perfect for shopping, getting inspired, and hanging out with like-minded makers. Harrogate is a historic spa town. It's quite close to where I grew up, and it's an amazing day out with beautiful historic buildings, arcades full of interesting shops, lovely places for lunch. The Turkish baths are a highlight. Betty's for afternoon tea. It's just gorgeous and easily accessible by bus and train. So I love going every year to the Knit and Stitch show for an amazing day out. I am back in the sewing room and I have things to show you. But first, let me say it was such a lovely show this year. Harrogate was looking fantastic, all twinkly and lovely with the Christmas lights up. And the show was heaving. I've never seen it that busy, not for the last few years. Last year was bad because of the snow, but generally Harrogate is a quieter show compared to London because a lot of the London exhibitors just don't want to travel up here for some reason, which can be a bit disappointing. But we had a great selection of exhibitors, amazing fabric shops, loads of tools and supplies and machines, and everyone was very excited. Plus the catwalks were new this year. So it made it a really exciting atmosphere. Saw loads of people that I knew. Great to catch up with everybody. And I had an amazing weekend. I'm very tired now. But no, it was definitely worth it. The Stash Hub catwalk was on the Thursday afternoon. So I went round the show during the morning with my mum. And then Jimmy, James, my husband that you all know, he came and joined us at lunchtime so he could watch the catwalk and do some filming for me. It was so much fun. There was a lovely group of us, people that you might follow here on YouTube or over on Instagram. And we all picked out our favourite outfit. I chose my Marimekko Deadstock cotton shirt dress. This is a Butterick pattern. It used to be a McCall's pattern, but then they switched it over into the Butterick line by Palmer Plesh. Put the number on the screen. And this is a Deadstock cotton from Rainbow Fabrics because they get the best, most amazing fabrics, and this was no exception. I love the colours in this dress. The big collar. It makes me feel so amazing when I wear it. The skirt's so twirly. So obviously had to show that off on the catwalk. And Yvette said a little bit about what we were all wearing as we walked up and down with everyone clapping and cheering, which was really kind. This fabric had been in my stash for a couple of years and I was kind of paralysed to use it. So she explained how I chose a tried and true pattern to help me get over the fear of cutting into it. And I really love Stash Hub, so it was a great way to support Yvette and Doug who made the app. This is a completely free app to help you organise your sewing stash so you can catalogue fabrics, patterns, notions, you can plan projects with your supplies, you can use the magic mock-up tool to use the line art for your project and overlay the fabric behind it so you can see what it might look like when you've made it. There's also a destashing option now, so you can sell fabrics that you no longer want and make sure they go to a good home. Like I said, it's completely free, but there is a Pro feature available if you want to subscribe. I use Pro because it's incredibly helpful to have endless magic links for quick recreating of records. And when I was transitioning from an old rubbish Stash Hub app to Stash Hub, it was amazingly helpful in getting everything set up super quick. You can get a month free of Stash Hub Pro by using the details in my video caption, or just go ahead and get started with the free version and you'll fall in love.
Amy's vibrant Marimekko fabric is sure to brighten up a chilly day like today. Amy used a tried and true pattern to get this special fabric sewn up and out of her stash. It's the Butterick B6843 by Palmer Plesh, which she's already made twice before and loved. So check out your favourite patterns if you're stuck on what to make with a special or sentimental fabric. Amazing work, Amy.
Woo! Yes.
The fabric inspector is here to check what I got. I think she's going to be impressed. I think you are too. Did you miss me while I was at the show? Yeah, good girl. Okay, as a reminder, so on the Saturday, I went and helped out at the Rainbow Fabrics stand, which was exceedingly dangerous for me because their fabrics are incredible. Some of my favourite things I've ever made have been from Rainbow Fabrics. I also wore my green dress on the catwalk. This is a Rainbow Fabrics print that I got a few years ago. I wore this dress and felt amazing on the catwalk. The guys were so happy to see me wearing it. And yeah, I worked the stand for about 6 hours, saw lots of lovely people, chatted to everyone, and yeah, they sent me home with so much fabric. Very naughty, but I'm going to share it with you all and share some ideas, and hopefully the guilt will subside when I get excited for the sewing projects. So let's dive in. Okay, first, this incredible seaside print with lobsters and prawns and crabs, palm trees, shells, fishes. It is an amazing sort of canvas, I'm going to say. It's got a tiny bit of stretch, and it's from Poppy Fabrics. They got some dead stock of it. I love a beach print. We were joking about it on the day. I should be living in a hot, sunny, beachy climate. I don't know why I live in the UK, but until that point, I will dress in all the seasidey, beachy fabrics that I can find. And I think I got 3 meters of this. This is a one-way design, pretty much. If you can see, like, all the palm trees go only one direction, so that limits what you can do with it. But I'm actually thinking, crazy for me, like a skirt and jacket, like a little denim jacket and a little fake denim skirt combo out of it. I don't know. I think that could be really cute. Or I'll make a zip front dress in it or something like that, because it's got great stability and needs something structured. But isn't it fun? The lobsters are my favourite. I can't resist anything with a lobster on it. Next up is a beautiful colours, beautiful cotton. It really reminds me of Farm Rio. All the flora and fauna, the tropical palm leaves, the monstera leaves. Amazing. It's like almost like a scarf style print, patchwork postcard print, different scenes all put together, a little bit like the other one. But this is a much lighter weight cotton. Oh, I forgot to say. So this isn't on the website yet. It's coming soon. So make sure to join the waiting list, join the mailing list, and you'll know as soon as it comes out. A lovely lightweight cotton. This is going to make the perfect sundress, maybe with some buttons down the front, like wooden buttons could be really pretty. Oh, I cannot wait for the weather to warm up so I can wear this. I'm also planning a Farm Rio Sew the Look video, so get excited for that. Next up, this is a crafting or quilting weight cotton by one of my favourite print designers, Kitty McCall. So she creates beautiful homeware designs, and I hadn't realised she'd collaborated on a fabric collection, because oh my gosh, this is perfect for me. It's all my favourite colours, it's vibrant, happy, and yeah, I'm really pleased I found this. This is a remnant, so it does have a little slight printing error on it, but I can easily work around that. Rainbow have picked up so many amazing remnant pieces after Joann's closed, and a lot of the quilting and crafting cottons, they bought a huge amount of those. They came over and they're all on the website for you to enjoy. It is official Kitty McCall. It has the salvage and everything. It's by Free Spirit, a collaboration with them, so it's a great quality cotton, and I'm so happy with all the colours in this. I'm hoping to make a dress out of this, a sundress out of this as well. I have a Rifle Paperco dress. It's like a little strappy sundress with a tiered skirt. I think this will, in crafting cotton again, so this will work perfectly for another version of that. God, I can't wait for sundress weather, or maybe layer it over a long sleeve top as I tried the other day. Aren't the colours in it just fantastic? Eee! Next up, I kind of got talked into this one because I love bows. I love bows so much. I couldn't resist this bow print cotton. So this is a very like heavier weight cotton with these sketchy, pretty pink bows on a white base. It's quite firm. It is very crisp. Might have something mixed in there too to help it not crease so much. It really didn't crease after the wash, which is kind of good as well. Part of me is wondering if I could dye it like a pale pink, and then the pink bows would still come through. so it's not as white, but they do look so pretty against the white. I need to have a think about what I can do with this. I mean, I would make pajamas because it's a little bit sheer. It might be a little revealing. I might have to line the front and the shorts, but oh, it's just the most perfect bows. Gosh, oh, I love bows. So yeah, that had to come home with me. Sticking with this theme, more bows. So these are like illustrated little sketchy bows with polka dots on a cotton, like a lighter weight cotton base on this sort of pale oatmeal colour. I'm not entirely sure it's my colouring, but I love it, and it's extra wide. So again, Rainbow Fabrics have this huge selection of extra wide cottons, perfect for quilters or for bedding. See, I can't even, it keeps going. I got 1 meter of that. So we're ready. Da-da-da, da-da-da. It's like a magic trick. Oh. I think they said it was like something like 180 centimeters wide. Unbelievable. So I only got 1 meter, but that's easily going to make. I really want to make another Butterick blouse. No, it's not a Butterick. There's a Butterick version of it, but the one I made is a new look blouse with oversized collar with a frill around the edge, and I made it in pink gingham with like sort of a mid-length sleeve, and I'm going to lengthen the sleeve to be full and make a cute little bow blouse with oversized collar, perfect for, you know, with jeans for this winter. I already know I really want to make it, but similarly I'm wondering, should I dye it? And then the black bows would stand out a bit more in a different coloured background that sort of suits my colouring a bit more. I don't know, that would slow me down. I suppose I'm going to make it all and then dye it, but it's much easier to dye it first. You might have seen my previous videos on dyeing fabric. Oh, I'm so tempted to just get started. It's going to be so adorable, and I recommend you go and check out the extra wide cottons on the website. Next up is a beautiful Nerida Hansen for Vahys Textiles cotton sateen. So they don't have a lot. They only had like, I think 1 bolt of this. I don't think it's on the website, but keep your eyes peeled in case they find some more. It is an oversized bias print gingham. So fun. In these lovely peachy purpley tones. As soon as James saw this, Jimmy, my husband, he was like, oh, I can see a skirt in that. And I was like, oh, really? Okay. I was quite tempted to cut out a little dress where the bodice was on the bias, so that would make it straight grain, like that. And then the skirt be on the straight grain, which would then be the printed bias and have that play of directions. But I don't know, maybe the man's spoken, maybe I need to make a skirt. It's always funny when he actively has an opinion on what I should make. But no, love the colours in this. Gorgeous feeling sateen, like quite lightweight sateen, not like the heavier ones you can get. So very silky, needs a bit of an iron. But I'm excited to sew that up. It does kind of feel a bit festive in a way. I know the colours aren't quite right, but something about it makes me feel like presents, or I don't know, maybe that's just me. Very excited to sew that one up. I've saved the best for last. Rainbow Fabrics have managed to get their hands on a collection of William Morris collaboration prints. So beautiful. They went down really well at the show. They're going online soon, so make sure you're on the mailing list. You're not going to want to miss out on these. And they had a sort of monochrome one with the strawberry thief bird in amongst the plants in like all in sage and on a pale background. And they had some other colours coming. And they had that was on like a viscose cotton mix that felt incredible. Then they had this sateen that I couldn't believe, and it's extra wide as well. Isn't that incredible colours? I mean, I know I love colours, all the colour for me. This might be a bit bright for you, but it is a cotton sateen, so shiny and amazing. A beautiful pale pink background, and then this teal, turquoise and cornflower blue print with the pops of red, the pops of mustard. Oh, I'm so happy with this. It's quite a large scale print, but and as it's extra wide, he gave me way too much of this in the end. I've realised when I've got it home, it's an absolutely huge piece. I could make a bedspread with it, but I'm really excited to sew this up. What should I make? I can't even wait to just I keep my brain cycling through ideas. So I think maybe some kind of maxi dress. Got to be a maxi dress, right, to show off that scale of print. Oh, it's exciting. Such gorgeous colours. And then I'll have to figure out my print placement because I wouldn't want a big flower head over my boob. So we'll plan that out carefully. But exceedingly excited with all of these fabrics. I feel so lucky. They're a wonderful team. We had such a laugh on the stand, and they're so popular. It meant that you got to see loads of different people. Everyone was excitedly coming up and seeing what they brought. Lots of great characters, and a few people recognised me from YouTube and Instagram, so thank you if you came up and said hello. I hope you like what I picked. I would love to hear what you all picked from the show if you were there. That was everything from Rainbow Fabrics. Then I got a little bit extra. So this first thing, I'm not actually supposed to have it because technically my mum, who came with me to the show, hi Carol, she was going to take this home and wrap it up for me as a Christmas present. And then I ended up getting that bag when we were swapping things over because we'd been sharing carrier bags. And she ended up giving me the bag that she was meant to take home. So I got this from, I think they're called Sew Enchanted, and it's the most amazing textured, very lightweight cotton. I hope you can see that. It's like a cotton polyester mix. It's got almost stripe effect in the fabric. And then these lovely tufty pieces are cut away from the stripes. I'll show a close up. And I just could not resist this because it instantly reminded me of a dress that I've had saved for inspiration for like a couple of years now, and I just kind of squealed when I saw it because I thought that is the perfect fabric for this dress. I'm going to put a picture of it up on the screen. It is a Dream Sister Jane dress. It's a wrap bodice, full skirt, big puff sleeves, and I actually saw it on Pacific Atlantic, or Atlantic Pacific, however we say it. Blair ED, she wore this dress with just cool pink trainers and a pink crossbody bag, and I was like, yes, I love that. So I finally found the fabric. I am tempted to dye it. That seems to be the word of the day, fabric dyeing, but imagine it in a pale pink, so it's a little less bridal. The sleeves, I'm going to use McCall's 7969, I think. Use those lovely big sleeves, but make them a bit longer. The wrap bodice, I might add a fake tie at the side. Wouldn't that be perfect? The perfect pattern and fabric mix. Now I just need to decide whether to give it back to my mum to wrap it up, or we just call it, say you keep it and pretend I got it for Christmas. But I'm very excited for that one. So much texture, so fun. It feels so soft as well. It's not scratchy. Oh, I can't wait to sew that up. I love it when you can see the project before you've even started. Okay, last but not least, there was this amazing stall of zippers. I'm sorry, I've forgotten the name. I think it was called like Thimbles and Zips or something like that. I'll look it up and pop it up on the screen. And they had a rifle through bin of different zips, different lengths for different prices, so you just measure them off. And I've been looking for cool zippers for exposed zippers, like the McCall's 8553 dress that I've made twice. I used colourful zippers on them, but mostly it was because I couldn't find cool metal zips that weren't too heavy, or weren't too short. Most metal zips are designed for jeans or outerwear, and they make them very strong and very thick. So I found a few. So I found this blue one with gold and a lovely gold zipper pull. That's actually really long, so I was thinking I could make a dress which zips all the way through using McCall's 8553 and adapting it to have a zipper all the way down the front. Very excited about that one. And then I found one with blue teeth, but a silver zipper head with a cool zipper pull. So very pleased with that one. I think that one's going to look really nice. And last but not least, a gold on white with a gold zipper pull. Again, not too heavy, that's the important thing. And the closed end, which is very important for the McCall's dress, that might be a bit too long, but you can shorten them. I don't know if you've ever tried shortening zippers. You use a little cute pair of pliers specialised for the job, and you remove the caps from the top, and then you can clip off any teeth that you need, and then you press the caps back in place at the shorter height. Is extremely handy to do, especially in jeans making if you can't quite find the right length jean zip. But yeah, I love my little pliers, they're very handy. So I'm going to be set up for my next few zip front dresses. So there's everything I got. I know I went a little bit overboard, but I hope you agree that everything I picked was worth it. Some very special pieces here, and I can't wait to get sewing. I hope you enjoyed this video and coming along to Harrogate with me. It's a really beautiful town. I grew up very close, so it's got the most amazing history, beautiful buildings, lovely afternoon tea venues. Betty's is an institution. So if you ever plan a visit to Harrogate for a show or just for a little mini trip, I can totally recommend it. Let me know if you need a recommendation for where to get scones. And yeah, I really wanted to share with you how good the show was this year. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Thanks for watching, everyone. All this hair coming off you. Are you a hairy lady?